Lovely to see you.
Nice to see you.
I've got to start with the obvious. Have you heard, as a club or as an individual, about your appeal against the 4-point penalty yet?
Not yet, unfortunately not yet. We are expecting not yet.
You say unfortunately. How difficult is it from the manager and the player's perspective when you don't know at this stage of the season?
It's very difficult. We've been dealing with this situation for a while. We all expect this decision to come sooner. So we are aware and we know exactly how many points we have. Do we have 30? Do we have 29, 28, 37, whatever? So we need as fast as possible.
Have you any idea of timescale?
No. This is things that the club is dealing, not us.
You'll be aware this week that the audio from the penalty incident against Everton came out, and Howard Webb has admitted that there was a mistake there. That should have been a penalty. He says the first two weren't.
I still believe that the three of them are the other way, but he came the decision of the observation of the PGMOL, and it clearly says that the third one is a penalty. Unfortunately, they got it right. They got it wrong.
Does that make you feel any sort of relief that they've said that was a mistake, or does it just make you angrier?
No, it happened before. It happened before in many situations that we had. Then the panel have decided and said that it was the other way around. You cannot be bothered by that. What we expect is everything to go well and good decisions, good refereeing, so not interfering with the results. This is what we want, so let's move forward.
Nuno, I've known you a long time, and you prided yourself in never speaking about referees and referees' decisions. Yeah. The fact that you've had to this time, the fact that you have spoken out, does that show just how deeply this has affected you?
Definitely. Like you said, I always try to be respectful and understand how hard is the work of the referees, not to make any kind of observations. But this year was difficult because there's too many situations happening, and I felt that it was impossible to control the emotions, and that's why I became so vocal.
I want to ask you about the FA investigation, the Premier League investigation as well, into the statements from the clubs. You had to give your observations. Yeah. I think you've done that now. You had 7 days. I think that was yesterday.
I just signed it.
Did you?
No, this is the, as you understand, this is the work of the lawyers and the club. I read it, I agreed, and I signed it.
What happens there? Any ideas?
No, we're still waiting. So hopefully I not get punished and I can be on the touchline and help the team.
In terms of football, and look, we spoke to you so much this season about all matters other than football, but that performance against Manchester City, I know it was a defeat ultimately, but have you and the players taken a lot of positives out of the level of performance that you can compete that well against the champions?
Yeah, I think we played a good game against a very difficult team and demanding opponent. So we built, the organization was right. I think we had a lot of movements, a lot of situations going forward, what is positive for us as a team. But like you said, the result was not what we wanted. But definitely the performance was good, and we have to take the good points. Also realize that we've been punished again by a set piece. It's an issue that we have to improve, and but definitely the players, they work very hard. The result was not, but we must be proud of the way we play against a very tough team.
And Sheffield United, of course, they've already been relegated. How does that affect the dynamic of this one, do you think?
You never know, because the element of pressure that they had before is not there anymore. So I don't exactly know how Chris is gonna do. If he's gonna try something for next season. We don't know exactly what we expect in terms of shape, organization, all these things. But we know it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. They play at home. They are relegated, but there's the pride and element in front of their fans. So we expect a very tough match. And there's also, it's a rival, so it's a derby.
Last one from me. I mean, look, we spend hours looking at that Premier League table. I'm sure the Forest fans do as well. Do you see it now as 3 teams involved, 2 of which will be relegated, whether that's yourself, Burnley or Luton?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Looking at the table and the points and the analysis, the next matches is going to be, but it's going to be till the end. It's not going to be solved. It's going to be till the end. we are fortunate that we depend on ourselves, and this is what we must keep it. After Sheffield, we must still be in our hands. So for that, we must win.